So last class we had discussed about what is Jenkins and so how to set up Jenkins and all. And so once the setup is done, next so how to set up Jenkins server. Once your Jenkins server is ready, and how to access Jenkins server. And so once that is done, next so how to create so project in our Jenkins server. So here terminology is project, build, or sometimes I am calling job also, right? So creating how to create jobs and all, or how to create so project, and so how to build the project. So how to build the project. Just we didn't do anything. Just simply we created one project, one or two projects, and I trigger the build. And if you want to see output and all, we can see. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So actually I deleted all this existing and all. So now let me install the Jenkins server and all. So go to my computer, go to download. Already yesterday we downloaded it, Jenkins server, and so click on. Let me first open it. So I deleted everything, existing Jenkins server and all. If you want to check it, so services.msc. If you go service.msc and search Jenkins server, so I don't have anything here. See, I can't find anything. So let me install so Jenkins server. So go to download and click on this and click on next, same path, and select this one, click on, check the port number and all, default port number 8080. Next, and this is the Jenkins, it is using Java JDK 11. Click on next, and so next, and install it. Mhm. Yeah, okay. So once Jenkins server is installed, so now it is installed, and go to service.msc, and so go to service.msc. Now check it Jenkins. Now Jenkins server is running. Now see here, Jenkins server is running. So Jenkins server is running, and so now it is running only. If you want to stop it, we can stop. If you want to restart, we can click on the restart, but mostly we won't use in real time. So but anyway, this is in my local machine, right? So I can stop, or whenever if I need, so I can restart also. So now how to access your Jenkins server? Go to browser, and two ways we can access it, with IP address or so local host. So type https colon double slash localhost colon, what is the default port number? 8080. If you want to, we can change it, but anyway by default we are using so localhost 8080. Which port number are you going? Same only, right? Localhost
Same only, sir.
and colon is missing or not? Anything? So localhost. mm, this is not so localhost colon 8080. Localhost 8080. So if you use localhost, now it is asking. Now see here, I deleted existing. Yesterday I installed, right? I deleted all existing Jenkins servers and all. And so first time it is asking like unlock Jenkins server. So did you try anyone? Unlock Jenkins server, and
Yes, sir.
so now this is the initial Jenkins password. So this is the initial admin password. So just copy this path and give any tab or separate tab also we can see. So now this is my Jenkins initial password. Copy this password and just paste it. So anyway we are going to change this password. Click on the continue. So now it is asking so customized Jenkins. Now see here, yesterday already I shown orally, but we didn't see the screen, right, yesterday. So now this is the suggested plugins, and this is the customer plugin. So select plugins, which plugin you want to install. But anyway, select this one, first one, suggested plugin. Install plugins the Jenkins community finds most useful. So which are the plugins mostly we are using? So that plugins and all automatically installed by Jenkins server. No need to install manually. So if you want to install one by one, whichever plugin you need, so that case select this one. For the time being, select a suggested plugin. Okay, now it will take time. See here, based on your internet speed, it will take so 2 to 5 minutes. So just wait. Now see here. So these are the mostly used plugins. So these are the mostly used plugins, and these are the mostly used plugins. And once this plugin installed, and next screen will come. So just it is asking. So username, password. We need to assign. We need to set the username. We need to give one username, and so we can set password also. So I hope this screen yesterday we didn't see. Already it is coming old my Jenkins only. Now I am installing a fresh Jenkins server. I don't have any existing Jenkins server and all. So these are the steps. In real time also we can see same steps, same configuration. Nothing, it won't change anything. So first it is coming. These are the default plugin. These are the commonly used plugins. See here, folder plugin, timestamp, pipeline, Git, LDAP server, workspace cleanup, GitHub branch source, SSH credentials, email extensions, Ant plugin, mailer plugin, Gradle plugin, pipelines, and PAM authentication. So these are the default plugins. No need to select anything. If you want to select a customized plugin, select the second option. That's it. So we need to select the second option. But now I selected suggested plugin. So suggested means so default plugin will installed. Okay. It will take time based on your internet speed. So it will take time. Once this plugins is installed, next it is asking create one user. Set the create one user and set the password for that user. So this is nothing but your administrator user. This is your admin user. Okay. Admin means admin can do anything. Okay. Anyone, any doubt here? Clear, guys?
Yeah, clear, sir.
Okay, just wait. So plugin is installing, and so once that is done, and also yesterday also we seen, right? So how to create? So how to create? So how to create a project and all? How to create a Jenkins project and also how to trigger the build also. And once build is succeeded, and how to see the logs and all. That is console output. So if you want to check logs and all, go to build number. If you click on the build number, go to console output. So there we can find. So there we can find. So what is happening? So what are the logs and all? We can check it. So meantime, let me open GitHub repository. So GitHub repository, and so here. So now I'm going to my ID, and so I have some code, Java project related code. So if you want to, we can check also. If you want to, we can check it also. And so we can check it. We can check it. Anyone waiting? No, right? Everyone, right? Okay. So now, so these are the Maven. This is the Maven web application. So this is the Java code. This is a sample web application. This is a sample web application. And so my entire code available here. Now I'm going to integrate this code to my Jenkins server. Now we'll see. This is the code, just only web application code. So if you want to, we can fork also. If you want to use my code, so if you want to use my code, so click on the repository. This is my ID. So this is my ID, and so click on the repository. And if you use this my ID, what is this? So GitHub slash so Markonda Reddy. So if you click on and go to here and so click on the Maven, and here we can see fork option. For me it is disabled, but your case it is enabled. So one tab open your account, another tab open my github.com slash so this is my ID. So Markuna Reddy, if you use so select this option Maven web application. If you click on this repository, and for your case it is enable fork. If you click on fork, automatically this project, this repository code add add it to your repository. We can use it. Okay. For practice purpose and all, if you want to, we can use it. Okay. So anyone, any doubt here? So just first open your GitHub account and another tab open my ID up to this or directly copy. I am pasting chat box. copy and use it. Okay, so we can use same code. We can use same code also. Okay, another tab, open this one, and for your case it is enable this one fork option. Just click on fork, means remote to remote. So if you click on, means my entire project, my entire repository code add to your repository, your GitHub account. That's it. So clear, guys? Anyone any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. Now see what is my network speed. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Now few of plugins fail, so no problem. So we can install manually also whenever if we need. So few of success. These are based on your internet speed. It will work. Let me try. Now see here. So actually all will pass. Some case if you don't have proper internet, so like this will get some failures also. So you don't worry. You don't worry. If you want to, we can install or click on the retry. So if you use retry, it is trying to again install these plugins. Now see here, it is done, and check it how many it will pass. If you have good internet and all, so at first time itself it will pass, it will install all. Now see here, now it is installed. Now GitHub also installed, brand source also it will install. Now see here, that's it. Now see here, all plugins, suggested plugins are installed. Next it is asking create administrator user. Now I'm giving same user, whatever you want, we can give is admin, and password I'm setting something. Administrator, and so just enter these are your personal details only, just add it. These are your personal details only, just add it. So see here, username and password, confirm password, and full name and email, that's it. Now click on the save and continue. Now see here, default URL, save and finish. So that's it. So save and finish. Now see, start using Jenkins server. Start using Jenkins. Now see here. So this is the fresh copy. I don't have any existing. I don't have any existing jobs and all. I don't have any existing projects and all. So I don't have anything. This is the fresh copy. And so these are the dashboard. So this is the home page. So this is the home page. This is the dashboard. And see here. And if you click on the dashboard, in left side we can see new item, people, build history, and manage Jenkins, and so my views, and so these are the build queues, and these are the build executors, and right now we don't have anything. Now if you want to create any job, see here we can create, or directly we can click new item, we can click any project. So now I'm giving for example dev apps. This is the related to dev project, this is the dev environment. Okay, I selected, so just select the freestyle project, select the freestyle project. As of now you don't know, right? Select the freestyle project and click on the OK. Now once if we click on OK, now project is created. Now see here, this is your project name, this is your job name, dev. And now I am in which section? Configuration section. Configuration means whatever information you want. For example, I want to give some information about my project, so we can update it. Now just apply, save. Apply means we can see same page. It is staying in the same page. If we click on the save button, so it will redirect to another page. Now see here, it will go to previous page. That is the this job. So now if you want to build it, now I want to print something. So if you want to print something, go to configuration section, and so there is one option is there, build, build steps. If you go to build steps, there is a windows. Why I need to select this option? My Jenkins server is running which machine? Linux or Windows operating system. So if it is your Linux, sir, if Jenkins server is running Linux means we need to select execute shell. If your Jenkins server is running Windows, we need to select Windows bash command. Clear guys? Anyone any doubt here?
No, sir. No, you
Okay.
can
Now I
proceed.
selected this one and so just echo. I'm giving so welcome to so Jenkins dev brands. Just I'm giving something whatever you want. So now apply save. Now if I want to trigger the build, so there is one option is that build now. Click on the build now. Just click on the build now. Now see here one build is completed. This is now go to if you want to see the log and all output console output, click on build number, go to console output. Now we can see that output and all. So that and all we can whatever we want if you want to print anything or if you want to run any Linux commands and all. So just go to here and we can execute. Now we are in Windows, right? So we need to give Windows commands only. It won't work any Linux and all. Now just now I created. Now I want to integrate. I don't have any source code and all. Now this is my source code, right? This is my source code. This is my Java code. My Java code available in my repository, correct? Central repository. Now let me give here. Now here I am going to. So now this is my source code. Now coming to here. So this is my source code. So this is my central repository, right? So this is my central repo and so here I have my project code. What is my repository name? So this is my repository name, Maven web application. So this is my Maven web application. This is my project repo name actually, project so application. Okay. Now I want to integrate. Now I set up Jenkins server, right? Now this is the Jenkins server. So now this is the Jenkins server. This is the build tool, right? CI/CD tool, continuous integration, continuous deployment tool. Now this is the Jenkins server. Now setup is done, everything okay. This is the Jenkins server. Now I want to integrate this repository to my Jenkins server. Now how to integrate? So that is our so how to integrate? How to how to integrate? Now this is my repository and this is the Jenkins server. Now I want to integrate this repository to my Jenkins server. So how to integrate? Before that, so if you want to integrate any tool, already last class, what is the main advantage of Jenkins? Jenkins server provide many plugins, correct? So Jenkins provide many plugins. So with the help of these plugins, we can easily integrate all tools, whatever you want. Now this is my Jenkins server. Now if you go to dashboard and there is a one option is there, manage Jenkins. In interview also many people asked, so how to install plugins in Jenkins server? So how to install plugins in Jenkins server? If you want to install any plugin, these are the steps. So if you want to install any plugins, these are the steps. First, Jenkins home page and so dashboard. That is nothing but home page or dashboard. And go to manage Jenkins, and there is a one more option is there that is the plugins, manage plugins. So if you go to here manage Jenkins and here there is one option is there manage plugins. This is the option manage plugins. So manage plugins. So if you go here, it display all plugins. These are the steps. So how to install plugins in Jenkins server? So many people ask this question. So what are the steps? Go to the home page, go to manage Jenkins, and there is one option is there manage plugins. See here, add, remove, disable, enable plugins that you can extended that functionality of your Jenkins. Click on the manage Jenkins, and left side we can see these are the options: updates, available plugins, installed plugins, advanced settings, and downloaded processor. Now right now I don't want to update anything, and if you go to here available plugins, if you click on available plugins, So these all are the plugins. These all are the available plugins. Now I want to integrate my repository, right? This is the which server? This is the GitHub, right? Version control. What is the version control? Now we know many version controls. So already we can install. So Git plugin. This is the version control, right? GitHub. Next, Bitbucket. Next we can use TFS and we can use SVN, or we can use CVS. These are the version control, right? So if you want to work with any version control, first we need to install this plugin in Jenkins Server. Now first I want to check whether GitHub is installed or not. So now if you go to here, Jenkins Server. So if you go to here, where is Jenkins Server? This is right. So go to here. Where is it? Go to dashboard. Go to manage Jenkins, and so go to manage plugins, and if you go to available plugins and search plugin, which plugin you want to install. For example, I want to install the Git plugin. See here, Git. Now if I search Git plugin, now I can't see, only Git server is there and pipeline is there, Git pipeline is there, and Git parameter is there, GitLab is there. There is many things is there. Now actually this plugin is not displayed. It is not displayed means already this plugin is installed. So because this Git plugin is installed by default in while installing the Jenkins server, while set up the Jenkins server, registered plugin is selected, right? So there automatically it is installed. Now if you want to check, now go to installed plugin, click on the install plugin. Now search whether it is installed or not. Git. So now see here, Git plugin is already installed. So Git plugin. So Git plugin is already installed. Already installed. Okay. Now how I know this is installed or not? Here also it is installed. We can see only installed area. Now coming to dashboard and go to this project and go to configuration section. And if we go to configuration section, in left side we can see here general tab. These are the options: general, source code management, and build triggers, and build environments, and build steps, and post build actions. Post build actions. Now second option we can see SCM, source code management. If we click on SCM, already we can see plugin. Already this is installed, right? Now we can see Git options. See, if we select Git, this is the none. For example, I want to install one more. For example, I want to install Bitbucket, or if you want to install SVN, or if you want to install TFS. So how to install? Let me check it. See, go to dashboard, go to dashboard, go to manage Jenkins, and so go to manage plugins, and first search here available tab. So which one? So let me meantime I will open one more tab. So if we click on this project, if we go to configuration section, so as of now we can see SCM. If we click on SCM, we can see only Git. Now I'm installing one more version control, Bitbucket. So now see here, Bitbucket. This is a plugin. This is installed or not yet installed? Now I'm in which tab? Now in which option? Available plugins means it is not installed. Now clear, guys? Anyone any doubt here? So now I searched available plugins option. So now we can see this option. What is this meaning? It is installed or not yet installed?
Not installed, sir.
Not installed. So now select this plugin, and how to install it? There is one option is there. Install without restart, or download now and install after restart. So just select install without restart. I don't want to install restart my server. Click on the install without restart. Now see here. Now see. Now it is installing. See here Bitbucket. Now we can see one more option. Once that is done, succeeded. Correct? Now coming to here, just refresh it. So now we can see one more option. See here. This is related to which Bitbucket. This is which related to. For example, you want to SVN version control. Whatever you want, we can install. That is your wish. So now I need only anyway. I am going to work with GitHub, right? I am going to work with GitHub. So now that plugin is available already. Now how to configure? how to integrate, how to configure Git in a Jenkins server. So go to source code management. Now see here, go to dashboard, go to project and go to configuration section and go to source code management and select Git. Now if you select Git, now it is asking so few more options. See here, what is repository URL? Which repository you want to configure? Now where is my code? In my central repository. This is my repository actually. So this is, and go to repositories. I want to configure so my Maven Java related project, Maven web application, and select the branch. Which branch? Development branch. Select. Okay. Now copy. This is the URL. I need URL. And what is the branch name? Dev. Now coming to here. Now what is the URL? Paste it here. This is my repository URL. So this is my repository URL. See here. Help. If you want to know more about, click on help. So now, so this is the credentials. So but real time this is mandatory. But anyway, this is a public. If even though if I am not adding my credential, it will work. But real time it is so mandatory. And now none is there, right? Click on here and click on add button. Now it is asking Jenkins. Now it is asking this is a Jenkins credential provider. So actually we need to add a credential also. Your repository credential. If you join any, if you deployed any project, for example, in real time, if you deployed any project, for example, you deploy to one project, just assume a test project. Okay. So now we want to access test project. What they will provide? They will give username and also they will provide password, also initial password, and also they will provide branch name and they will provide repository URL also. Repo URL. Without this information, we cannot also log in. We cannot get source code. Okay, so they will give username for you and also they will give password. And if we come to real time, they we are maintaining many repository, many branches, right? Which branch I want to work with? So for example, if you see real time, we can see dev branch, we can see master branch, test branch, hot fix feature branch. There is many branches we can see, but they won't give all branch access. They will give only specific branch access. So now you are the part of development, right? Or testing, or whatever it may be. So they will give branch name, they will give URL, and they will give password and username. With the help of this information, now we can able to configure. Now see here. So now first I need to add credential. So username with password. We'll see later. There is many ways we can add it. So anyway, I have username password. What is the username? This is my username and my repository password and ID. ID means suppose if you are not providing this ID, by default it is generating Jenkins itself. It is generating one ID that is 40 digit and all. Anyway, I'm using ID also. This is Git Maven Web app credential. I'm giving some name. Okay. So copy this and description. If you want to, you can add description also. I'm giving same. Just add it. So now see, if you click on here, now you can see that credential. So this is my username and already added here. Now if you go down, so specify branch specifier, which branch you want to configure. By default, this is master is there. So do you want to work with master or development branch? Which branch I want? Dev branch, right?
Dev branch.
Okay, just give that branch name. So dev branch. Now remaining, keep it as it is. Don't change anything. Remaining, leave it. That's it. So just to make sure that correct URL you given or not, repository URL, and add your credential and all. This is real time mandatory. For the timing, it is not mandatory. Anyway, this is a public repository. So anyone can access my repository. So even though if I am not adding, it will work. But best practice, just add it. Okay. And so which branch you want to work? That's it. Now apply, save. That's it. Now I configure my, so I integrated in Jenkins server. I configure my repository, Git and all, GitHub repository. Repo I configure. Now I integrated. Now let me come to here. So now this is my job name. This is my project. So this is my project. Now if you go to build section, already I have one build. So if we click on this build number, now I don't have anything here. Only we can see here, I don't have any code. Now I am going to build the project. Now I configure something, right? Click on the build now. Now it is what is happening. Observe here. So now we see build 2 is running. And if we click on this, now go to console, see here. So started by username, administrator. And so what is the path? This is your build workspace path and all. And so see here, it is cloning your project. You know, right? What is the git clone command manually? Same thing it is doing, and it is connected to, and I given some echo statement also. It is printed, and also build is succeeded. Now build is succeeded. Now what is happening here? Now we can see your code, repository code in our workspace. So what is my workspace? This is, if you want to see, go here and copy this path, and so go to window E and paste it here. Directly we can go. So now see here, this is my code, project code. This is my source code. So now see here, so this is my source code. Whatever code we can see here, all files and all we can see here also. See here. So these are the my source code, repository source code. So what is this meaning? Same, you know, right? So manually, what, which command we are using? Git clone -b and so dev, and we are giving URL, right? So this command executed. Now your code is available in our local workspace. So this is my local workspace. So this is my local workspace. See here, clear guys? Anyone any doubt here? How to integrate repository? How to integrate repository in our job? So what are the first step? If that plugin is not installed, first you need to install the plugin. So how to install the plugin? Go to dashboard and go to manage Jenkins and go to manage plugins and go to next what we need to go to available plugins. So now we need to go to your available plugins and search plugin. Which plugin you want? Search the plugin name. Search the name, plugin name. So that's it. Search the plugin name. So this is very, very important. In interview also many people asking this question. So how to install plugins in Jenkins server? So how to install plugins in Jenkins server? So I hope you got it right. Anyone any doubt here?
No, sir. Fine.
Okay, let me install one more plugin. Go to dashboard, go to manage Jenkins, and so go to manage plugins and go to available plugins. And coming to here, I want to install SVN plugin, SVN. So as of now, we don't have anything. Now come, let me check it. Go to project and go to configuration section. So now see here, go to source code management. Now we can see only none Git. Now I want to one more, I want to add one more. So this is the bit bucket. I want to add SVN also. Now let me install. Go to, where is this? So go to manage plugins and so go to, so manage plugins and go to available tabs, SVN. See here subversion. Select this one and install without restart. That's it. Now coming to here. Now see here subversion is installing. Just wait. Okay, see it is installing. So this is same process in real time, also same process. I am also following same process only. If you want to install any plugin, so if you want to install any plugin, so these are the steps. Go to dashboard, go to manage Jenkins, go to manage plugins, and go to available so plugin option and search plugin. Which plugin you want to install? That's it. So each plugin you want to install, that's it. So once a plugin is installed, once this plugin is installed, now we can see. Now I installed only version control, right? Now I installed only version control. Now I am going to install one more plugin, Maven plugin. Now see here done. Now go to dashboard, go to project and go to configuration section and go to source code section Now see here one more option, subversion. Like this, we can install many version control. Whatever you want, we can install it. Clear, guys? Anyone any doubt? If it is clear, let's move on to one more option. I hope you got it right.
Yes,
How to
sir.
install plugin and all. Now coming to general section. Now these are the general section. Mostly we won't use all options, and based on your requirement, and some case we are using one hour. So these are the basics only. Discard old bills. Now how many bills here? Let me come to here. This is my job. This is my project. So how many bills we can see here? Two bills, right? But if we come to real time, now I'm clicking many times. Bill now, bill now, bill now. Now see here. Now we can see a queue also. See here. This is the third, fourth, and fifth bill also done. Now I'm clicking so many times. Many times. See here. Total how many bills? Seven bills. Now this is 7. Now we can see 7. Now if you go configuration section, and there is one option, discard old bills. I don't want old bills. In real time also sometimes. So if you are not configured this option, many bills we can see that history and all. I don't want old bills and all. I want to remove. I want to delete old bills. So go to the project, go to configuration, and so select discard old bills. Old bills means I don't want all bills. That's it. Now days to keep bills. How many days you want to keep? So only 1 day bills or 5 day bills or 1 week bills. Give number here. See here, if not empty, records will only keep up to the number of days. So now I want to keep only 1 day bills, or I want to keep only 5 days bills. Whatever you want, your wish. Okay, 5 days. Next, maximum of bills to keep. How many bills you want? If not empty, only up to this number of bills we keep. I don't want. I want to display only 5 bills or 4 bills. Now apply. See here, 5 days bills and only 4 bills only. I want to keep only. Or if you want to, we can give only 1 day also. That is your wish. If you are not giving living, I want to display only 4 bills. Number of maximum of bills to keep. So here I have 7 bills, but I don't want all 7 bills. I want to keep only last 4 bills. Apply, save. So just refresh it. Now this is my project, right? This is my project bill now. It will take, just refresh it, automatically it will gone. Now see here. So actually earlier I can see all bills. Now we can see only latest 4 bills only. I don't want all for older bills and all. Now let me run again. This is the ninth bill, right? Now refresh it. Now see here. Now 6, 7, 8, 9 is there. I'm triggering one more build. So only how many bills it will display? Last recent 4 bills only. I given 4 only. Refresh it. Now see here like this. So but my project we are using so 15 bills. That is based on your wish. That is not mandatory. So that is based on we are displaying only latest 15 bills only. Go to configuration section and go to here how many bills. For example, I don't want 4. For example, I want to only 2 bills, latest 2 bills. Apply, save. So coming to here. So now refresh it. It will take time first time and bill now. Now we can see only last 2 bills only. Now see here only last 2 bills only. Clear, guys? Anyone any doubt here? Discard old bills. The name itself we can understand. I don't want to display old bills. That's it. Discard old bills. Okay. Here, if you want to, we can keep days also. How many days bills you want? Now, clear? Anyone any doubt here? This is very simple only.
Yeah, clear, sir.
Clear,
Okay.
sir.
Now, Limu. Now, so in real time, mostly we are using leave it. This is Git project already. I configure. Leave it. I will show you. And this is parameterized. So this is also very important. I will show you later. Now these are leave it and execute concurrent builds if necessary. If we select this, So concurrent builds, I don't want. Now source code, if you come to here and based on situation, I will show you each and okay. Now Git already you know how to configure and all. Now if you come to here build triggers. So in this section, this is very important section. Now trigger builds remotely. If you want to remove trigger builds remotely any other server, that case we need to select this one and we need to give authentication and all. So anyway, right now I don't have any other server, leave it. Now build after other projects are built. So this is nothing but upstream job and downstream jobs. In real time we are also using. So if you come to real time, how it will work? For example, leave it. This is my job, right? So this is a dev job. Real time, how it will work means this is the development branch. So this is one branch. Now let me come to here. Just assume. So that is the dev branch. This is the test branch, and this is the stage branch. We are also following same scenario. This is the test hyphen. So DevOps hyphen dev project, right? So this is the I'm going to create one more job. Dev apps hyphen test. This is the test server, and I'm going to create one more job. So dev apps hyphen page. Okay. Now what is this option means? Trigger build after other projects are built. Just assume this is the development branch, and this is the test branch, and this is the test server. This is the stage server. If this build is succeeded, automatically I want to trigger this build. If this build is succeeded, automatically I want to start. I don't want to run manually. So as of now, what I did, so is I'm this is my development, right? This is the dev project. So manually I'm triggering. So generally, if we come to real time, developers mostly working on which branch? Development branch. So mostly developers are working which branch? Development branch. Try to understand. If you have any doubt, please ask me. Okay. So mostly in real time, developers mostly working on development branch only. So this the developer they modified the code. Once they modify, they push to development branch. Once build is trigger here, automatically I want to trigger same code testing environment also. If it is succeeded, automatically I want to deploy here also. Now how it will work means, so now let me take these two builds. This is the dev, this is the test, right? So for this scenario, this is the upstream job. This is the upstream project. This is the downstream job, downstream project. So if development job is succeeded, this project is build is success, automatically it will start here also. Now if I take in this scenario, okay. So if I take here these two sections, if I take these two, so now for this here, this is the upstream job project or job for which stage for so this is the for test, this is the downstream job project. Now understand, now we have three environments, development, testing, stage. So by default, so developer working on development branch only. If this job is succeeded, automatically I want to trigger this job. That's it. Very simple. So if this job is fail, it won't start any here. Now clear guys, anyone any doubt here? So this is upstream. Upstream, this is the downstream. If upstream job is succeeded, upstream project is succeeded, build is successful, automatically it will start downstream job. Now I'm going to configure same scenario here. How to configure? Anyone any doubt here?
No,
Suppose if build is fail, development build is fail, it won't start any build in testing environment. Leave this part. I will show you next. Okay. Now let me come to here. I will go. Let me create one more project. This is the dev, right? Create this dev as hyphen test. Select this one. Okay. Now apply. Okay, that's it. Now I have two jobs, two projects. This is the development and this is now. So if I click on this build, only as of now, here only it will start. It won't start any build in testing environment. See here, nothing is happening. Now one option is there, right? Go to project, go to configuration section, and this is the option. Build after other projects build. So projects to what? Now give the DevOps which project? Development. If development project is succeeded, so automatically I want to start this job also, this project also. Apply, save. So now see here, upstream project. What is the upstream project? DevOps-dev. What is the downstream project in this case? This is the upstream project and this is the downstream project. If this is succeeded, automatically it will start this also. Here also it will trigger the build. Now let me check only these two. Next we'll configure three. Now see here, this is the development. What is the build number? 13, right? Now same way I am going to open one more tab. So this is the page, sorry, test. What am I coming to here and click on the test. So now this is the, I don't have any builds. Now coming to here, development, and this is the dev project, build now. Now see here, now coming to this test. Once that is done, see here automatically pending. See, automatically build is started. So once the development project is build is succeeded, so automatically, so this build will start. This is the downstream job. So this is the option. How to configure? Go to downstream project, go to downstream project, go to configuration section. There is one option is there. What is the option name? And so what is this? Build other projects are build. After other projects are build. So once this build is succeeded, automatically I want to start this build downstream job also. So let me again I'm going to click build now. Now see here. So now this is the 15. Now automatically build also started here. So this is right. So test build. See second build also completed. Now I'm going to wantedly fail this job. How to fail it? Go to configuration and I'm go to build trigger and so in this case I don't want this one, just for I want to fail, right? I'm taking cell only, anyway it will fail. Okay, just now in this case if upstream job fail, automatically it won't start any build in downstream. Now observe here, if this build this project fail, it won't start any, it won't trigger any build here downstream job. Now coming to here, so this is the test downstream job. So this is the dev upstream job. Let me trigger build here. So this is the, anyway it is fail. Now check it here, build is started or not. Now anyway it is fail here. Now it is checking fail. It won't start any build here. Now clear guys? So anyone any doubt here? This is the upstream and downstream job configuration. If my development environment build is succeeded, so automatically I want to trigger same build in testing also. We are also following same strategy, same flow. So mostly developers working on here. Next class I will show you automatically how it will start and all. So for the time being, try to understand this is the upstream job and this is the downstream project. This is the upstream project. If this project build is succeeded, automatically it will trigger here also. If this build is fail, it won't trigger anything here. Clear guys?
Yeah, clear, sir.
Okay.
Clear, sir.
Now same thing I am going to configure here. One more job. We are following like this. Now for this job, this is the downstream. For this project, this is the upstream. Clear? So for stage, test is the upstream. For test, stage is the downstream project. Now same I am going to configure here. Let me create one more project. So right now I have only two, right? New item, and so DevOps hyphen what is this stage, right? Project name stage. Select this one, this one. Now go to what is this build trigger. Now this is the stage job. Okay. Now coming to here, where is this option? Trigger build after other projects. Now let me anyone help me. So now which one I will upstream here?
Test, sir.
Test. DevOps test only. That's it. Okay. If you want to more than one project, we can add it. Anyway, for this scenario, test only. Apply. Save. Now this is the dev and this is the test and this is the stage. This is the stage. Now check it. I don't have any bills. Now coming to dev, let me delete this one. Anyway, it is failed, right? Let me delete this one. So apply, save. Now I'm triggering only dev job. Click on this. Now check it here. Now build is started. Now coming to here, automatically build will start. This is also dev, right? Test. So dev hyphen test. This is the third build are started. Now coming to here, once that is succeeded, automatically this build also start. Now this is the flow. Now first it is once a build is succeeded, automatically started here. Test also succeeded, automatically started here. Now anyone any doubt here? Let me rerun it. Now I'm coming to here, development branch. Click on the build now. Now coming to here, see automatically started. Now coming to here, automatically it will start. Now see, automatically started. So this is the flow based on upstream and downstream. Now I'm going to configure one more option. For example, if this job is succeeded, automatically start a test environment. Test project is fail. So does stage job is trigger or not?
No,
Now
no.
this is succeeded. A is succeeded. Sorry, dev is succeeded. Now automatically it will start test. There is some configuration misconfiguration. It is failed. Now does stage job is run or not?
No, sir.
It won't run. Now let me same thing. I want to fail this one. This is the test, right? Go to configuration and so go to build environments and so coming to here build, right? So build environment. I'm selecting shell only and just take wantedly I want to stop. Okay. Project. Now coming to dev, click on build now. Now observe here. Anyway, here build will success 19. Now coming to here, it won't trigger anyway. See, it is fail. It will start, but anyway, it will fail. Now if you come to here, only 2 is there. Now see, it is fail. Now it won't trigger any build here. See, this project won't build it. This project it won't build it. Now clear? So this is the flow. Upstream job and downstream jobs. So what is the option? Go to downstream project. Go to downstream project. Go to configuration section. Go to configuration section and go to build triggers and we need to select build after other projects are build. Automatically I want to trigger one more project. So that case we can configure this one. So this is the upstream job and downstream job configuration. My project also we are following same strategy. So we have 3 4 builds and once development is succeeded, automatically it will trigger test also. If test also succeeded, automatically it will start in stage also like that. So anyone any doubt guys here? Clear?
Yeah, clear, sir.
Okay. So now we know how to install the plugins and all. Now today we know, right? So how to install plugin. If you want to install any plugin, go to manage Jenkins and so here go to manage plugins and go to available tab, search the plugin and install without restart. And if you want to search installed plugin, that case go to installed plugin and search it. Now, how to integrate Git repository in our Jenkins? So go to job, go to project, and go to configuration section. Once plugin is installed, go to source code management, select Git, and enter repository URL and add your credentials and just which branch, what is your branch name, just specify it. That's it. Now, how to configure upstream jobs and downstream jobs? Go to downstream jobs, which is the downstream. Go to downstream job, go to configuration section, and so go to build trigger section. Build after other projects are built and select which is the upstream job. And same way, go to here also. Now see here for this project. See here, this is the downstream, this is the upstream, and this is the downstream. And go to here and so select trigger and select. Okay, so these are the same. And the next class we'll see. So very important. So poll SCM, there is one more option is there in same section, poll SCM. So next class we'll see. In real time mostly we are using this one only. So poll SCM. So here we can see one option. That is a poll SCM and build periodically and GitHub Actions and all. We'll see next class. Clear guys? Anyone any doubt today class?
Yeah, clear, sir.
Okay, so that's it from my side. If we have any doubt, we can ask, or else we will end up, we'll connect tomorrow. Okay, please try to set up Jenkins server and try to create projects and all, and try to configure and practice it. Okay,
Okay.
okay,
Thank you, sir.
Okay,
thanks
sir.
everyone. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Good night.